Tragedy for a Nashville family after a tractor trailer smashed into a brick home, destroying it and killing a 66-year-old woman inside. Take a look here. This is video from Sky 5 HD, and you can see the truck caused massive damage to that Donelson area home. News Channel 5 Shannon Royster is live on McGavock Pike. Shannon, crews are still investigating.
Well, Rory, yes, the crews have left the scene, but yes, the investigation continues. Now, you can see from these tracks here where that semi left the road, came right here into the yard and straight into the bedroom of this home, a home that's been covered over with tarp to cover all the holes from expected rain. Just after 3:30 Wednesday morning, the Boo family lost a mother, grandmother, and a wife.
Oh, yeah, it just breaks your heart.
66-year-old Carol Boo was asleep alone in a front bedroom when tragedy hit. A semi hauling 40,000 pounds of pumpkin driven by 34-year-old Leonard Wilson came crashing straight inside this McGavock Pike home, killing Boo instantly. Her husband and son were in other rooms of the house and were not injured.
Well, that you never know when you leave home in the morning what's going to happen that day. And just thought struck me first thing is, here she's in her bed at 3 o'clock in the morning in her own bed, and this tragedy happened. So.
Wilson told police he was traveling southbound, headed for a Mount Juliet grocery store when he came across a downed tree. He turned around and says his truck started wobbling.
However, the police department at this juncture sees no overt evidence at the scene of loss of control, of that type of thing happening. There are no brake marks that we can see.
So the Tennessee Highway Patrol worked to look into the mechanics of the truck as well as the logbook, while fire crews worked to unload the semi's diesel fuel. Neighbors looked on from a distance in disbelief at just how far the semi made its way inside.
I told my wife, the thing I remember about Carol, she always had a smile on her face. I never saw her that she didn't have just a pretty smile on her face.
Several long hours after this horrible accident, tow trucks began slowly removing the semi, with parts of the home breaking off, the sound of the cracking and breaking eerie, leaving behind a gaping hole like the ones now found in this family's hearts.
It's very alarming. It's devastating. My heart goes out to the family. I can't even imagine trying to process the death of their loved one and the devastation of their home and belongings.
Now, police say the driver did not appear to be impaired. He did, however, submit to a blood test. Investigators are looking into all possible causes right now, including the bad weather we had overnight. Reporting live from Donelson, I'm Shannon Royster, News Channel 5 HD.
Wilson has not been charged at this point, but the DA's office will look over the final crash report and decide then if any charges will be filed.